Hey guys, what's up? I'm in Hong Kong, and everybody I've told that I'm coming to Hong Kong is like, are you sure you're gonna go? Isn't it dangerous? Aren't things on fire? And yesterday I was walking around, I actually did see a protest. And the girl who I just massaged, after the massage, we're lying there in bed. What do we talk about? The protest. So let's just fucking talk about the protest. I'm gonna give you my take on protests. All of this shit. This shit?
I'm gonna give you my take on it.
Politics have always pissed me off. I think they're fucking ridiculous, the same way that people talk about their little fucking sports teams against the other little sports team. It just like, it's fucking gossipy and it's annoying. That's my hot take. So I actually think politics are great when you have the ability to influence the outcome without giving too much of yourself. So I will get all up on like, what are we having for dinner politics? I care about that. I will vote. I will try to influence you. I will do behind the scenes deals with people to get what I want because I care about that. And if it's a small group, you can actually influence the outcome. When your political arena expands from 3 people trying to figure out what you're going to eat to 300 million people, or in China's case, 1.3 billion people trying to figure out what they're going to do, you have a rounding error of influence on the outcome, and the stakes are a lot higher. You're going to have to give more of yourself to potentially have any effect. So my beef with politics is you can't fucking do anything about it. It's like the weather. It's going to rain or it's not. All you need to know is whether you should bring your umbrella or not. All right, so that's how I deal with politics. I'm like, all right, politics is a thing. These are what these people are doing. And like, how do I navigate between countries and like legislations and shit like that to get what I want? I try not to get sucked into like, oh, this is my little political area and they're doing something wrong and it's not right and I need to speak up, because you might think that this little local thing really matters, but I guarantee you it doesn't matter as much as giving mosquito nets to people in Africa so they don't get malaria, or inventing new vaccines so that tens of millions of people can stop dying every year from stupid diseases. Your little local political thing that you're spending time on, you are fucking wasting your time in the big picture of things you can be doing to help people. And if you're not about helping people, you're about helping the people within a certain radius of yourself. Like, how much of a fucking monkey are you that that's how you think? So I see it as, if I'm going to help people, I want to zoom out to the entire world and help people. Or if I'm doing the selfish thing, I'm going to zoom all the way into me and the immediate people around me that I really care about, trying to make my life better and their lives better. And monkey wrench in that theory, if you're thinking about everybody on earth because you have this broad perspective, you also should be thinking about everybody who will ever live throughout time, because those people also matter. So it's kind of a fucking mind fuck to be really altruistic and to really like try to be charitable. There's a saying in the effective altruism movement called shut up and do the math, which is, don't think about your feelings and like, you know, does this cause feel good? Think about, all right, this dollar is gonna like help this many people in like how real of a way, you know, either saving lives or like making their life much better. You have to figure out how you're gonna weight those things, and then you just multiply and divide and do the math. And the thing I see with people talking about politics is nobody's doing the fucking math. They're just getting enraged and into this groupthink thing, this tribal, like, that group fucking sucks, our group is better,
Fuck those guys.
and they're just like reacting, and all their energy is just fucking going out into the ether. Is anything really changing? You know, I can hear people saying, but no, the other side, like, they're fucking wrong. They're bad people. They're gonna hurt people. They're doing things that are bad. They need to be stopped. To which point I would say, like, what about the mosquitoes? Why don't we stop some mosquitoes? Fuck the mosquitoes. Mao Zedong, Kim Jong-il, Mussolini, Hitler, you combine all these people together, they're not nearly as bad as mosquitoes. Mosquitoes suck. Mosquitoes are cocksuckers, all right? Let's kill some mosquitoes. Or let's just try to make our lives better. What's wrong with that? Wouldn't it be great if like you walk around and people are just kind of happier? Wouldn't that make you happier? When you walk around and you see somebody who's kind of like with a light step, there is a good thing that happens when you make yourself happier and you go out into the world and you bring that happiness with you. And I'm actually not very big on charity. I'm just saying, if you're gonna spend time in politics, think about it like a charitable endeavor, because you're trying to change policy, which has an effect on people's lives. That is what charity is. You're trying to spend money or time or effort on a thing to affect people's lives. Time, money, effort spent on charity is same as time, money, effort spent on politics. It's all kind of the same thing of trying to make people's lives better. I'm just saying politics is a fucking shitty tool for making people's lives better. And you also might just be wrong. Like, I am not a big fan of the Chinese government. I don't really want to live there. It seems very authoritarian. You know, they can just sort of take you away like they're doing with the Muslims up in that part of the country. They're sort of like brainwashing them. And you don't want to fuck with the Chinese government. Like, they're pretty hardcore. But they have lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty much faster than India. So who the fuck knows? So I try not to think about politics. I try to think about how can I make my life happier? How can I make my friends' lives happier? And I just leave it at that because at least I know I can control that shit. And everything else, trying to make other people happy, trying to use these complicated tools of government to make people happy who have all sorts of fucked up things in their brains, that is just, it's like pushing on a wet noodle. And, maybe you're going to get some traction. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're going to do the exact opposite thing of what you want to do, unintended consequences and shit. So there's nothing wrong with just being like, I have a limited amount of time on this earth. I don't really know what's going on out here, but I can try to make myself happier, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. And I think that is a great use of your time. Personal development, figuring out what you like, enjoying your life, that's a great thing. Who the fuck has a Homo sapien brain in the universe? Not many fucking things have Homo sapien brains. This could be the crown jewel of the entire universe, of the multiverse. Who the fuck knows? Like, this could definitely be the most rarest, just beautiful, ephemeral. It was here for just a moment in the entire history of the universe. It was gone. It was poof, and you've got it. I've got it. And like, we want to use this shit. We should use this shit. So don't worry too much about politics. There's so much opportunity in the world right now. There's antibiotics. There's the internet. You can walk around without the threat of being bludgeoned in most places. This is a great time to be alive. And I want to tell you that I hope you make your life better. Don't worry about everybody fucking else. Just make your life better. Have a happier day today. Have a happier week. Have a happier month. Have a happier life. That's great. Just do that. That's enough. That's enough. And when you put down this unwieldy tool of government where there's 5 billion people trying to tug on the tool at the same time and wield it, and you just drop it, and you're like, all right, what other tools are there? There's a lot of personal development and like positive psychology tools out there that you can use, and you can start banging on your head and figuring things out so that you can just be happier. I mean, I have a tool, it's called squirting. Here, take it. You make your girl squirt, she has a really powerful orgasm, she likes you more. This is a good thing. I'm not gonna change the world with fucking squirting orgasms, but I might change your relationship. I might make you more confident in bed. I think that's enough. Like, I don't feel like I need to jump on a landmine or anything for my life to be worthwhile. I think I'm all right. I'm helping people improve their lives, and that's enough. I hope you enjoy what I do. I hope you like my videos. I hope you like the course that I put out, Except Squirting. I've got some free stuff on my website, hunkhans.com. I hope that you can give yourself some space so you can step back and get some perspective on your life and say, all right, here's my life. It's got a start, it's got an end, and I'm somewhere in the middle here. And what do I want this motherfucker to look like? What do I want to do here? It might be your weight. It might be getting better sleep. It might be having better nutrition, more energy. It might be sticking your dick in more hot pussy. It might be whatever you want to do, whatever's going to make you happy. Like, I hope that you get some space to look at it and to be like, all right, I want my life to be this way. And then you just go out and you find the tool that does that thing and you do it and you make your life that way and you're happier. And that's my message from Hong Kong. The city on fire. Fuck the fire. Look at yourself. Try to make yourself happier. That's enough. Peace. And what are we going to do now? We're going to go do a little eating travel montage where I'm gonna get some char siu fan, that's barbecue pork sliced up, put on rice, Hong Kong signature dish. I'm gonna take you with me with no chit chat, just the sexy fucking visuals of wet, juicy, sweet pork.